Apple's iPhone 17 Pro is a directional reboot. Familiar iPhone DNA, but with several bold hardware changes that shift the feel and priorities of Apple's flagship. It's not a minor tick. It changes materials, camera layout, battery capacity, and even charging speed. And those choices make the 17 Pro a clearer, more pragmatic upgrade than the last couple of generations. Design and build. Apple returned the Pro models to an aluminum frame and polished, full-width camera plateau that now stretches across the back. The result is a heavier, more substantial phone with a two-tone rear finish, glossy center, matte edges, and a big camera plateau replacing the small bump of older models. Some will like the new, distinctive look. Others view it as a departure from the clean lines Apple favored. The design has already attracted mixed reactions online. The iPhone 17 Pro measures 150.0 millimeters times 71.9 millimeters times 8.75 millimeters and weighs 206 g. Display and audio. The iPhone 17 Pro keeps a 6.3-inch Super Retina XDR OLED panel with 2622 by 1206 resolution at 460 ppi, ProMotion variable refresh, and markedly higher peak brightness. Apple and reviewers are pointing to dramatically improved outdoor visibility. The screen remains one of the best on any phone. Contrast, color accuracy, and brightness are all class-leading, and iOS 20 SIX's new UI treatments make small but noticeable UX improvements. Performance and software. Under the hood is Apple's A19 Pro, 3 nanometers, silicon. Benchmarks aren't public here, but Apple's claims and early hands-ons show meaningful single-thread and efficiency gains. Apps open faster, multitasking is snappier, and the phone stays cooler under sustained loads than some recent Pros. The hardware pairs with iOS 26, which introduces interface refinements. Apple calls it liquid glass UI, and new camera/video tools aimed at creators. If you're invested in Apple's ecosystem, the performance uplift is immediate and tangible. Cameras. This is where Apple went big. 348 megapixel sensors across the board, a reworked telephoto with a much larger sensor. Apple and outlets mention a 56% larger sensor and optical quality zoom up to 8 times. And new video features like dual capture, simultaneous front plus rear recording, ProRes RAW improvements, and Gen-Lock for professional rigs. In short, better low-light performance, higher resolution base files for cropping, and more flexible zoom/telephoto capability that narrows the gap with high-end Android rivals. For photographers and mobile filmmakers, the 17 Pro's camera system is the most compelling reason to upgrade. Connectivity and extras. Apple promoted upgrades across the board. More advanced wireless connectivity, expanded video capture formats, and storage options up to 2 terabytes for power users. A minor caveat. Early reports flagged a Wi-Fi 8 limitation in Apple's new N1 wireless chip implementation. Not a deal breaker, but something to watch if you're chasing absolute top-end wireless throughput. Battery and charging. Apple reworked internal packaging to make room for bigger batteries. The iPhone 17 Pro houses roughly 4,252 mAh according to regulatory listings, a notable jump over last year's Pro model. The Pro Max grows even larger. Apple claims the 17 Pro lineup delivers best-ever battery life and substantially longer playback, and real-world endurance. Charging also improves. MagSafe now supports faster 25W charging under the updated Qi 2.2 standard, meaning shorter top-ups when you can access a high-power MagSafe puck. If battery life was your pain point on older Pros, this generation's gains are significant. Who should buy? If you shoot a lot of photos or video, want the longest battery life Apple ships, and value the absolute latest in mobile imaging and chip performance, The iPhone 17 Pro is a strong, practical pro-grade phone that improves across the most meaningful real-world areas. If you preferred the lighter titanium finish or are sensitive to the new aesthetic, consider the new iPhone Air or wait for hands-on user feedback after launch. For most Pro buyers, this is the most balanced and capable Pro iPhone Apple has made in years.